Hello and welcome to another Reddit story time. This one is called We Got a Pushy Applicant. I am an office manager for a woodworking shop. There's not a lot of woodworking shops in the area, and as a whole the woodworking community is pretty small and we're all friendly. The manager of another company, Wayne, got his start here and is still fishing buddies with one of our shop managers. We have two, Bob and Bill. It's tight-knit. We are looking for woodworkers with 3 to 5 years experience and have advertised for it. 2 weeks ago, I get a call and the guy, let's call him Nick, is peppering me about the position. I start to tell him we need experienced. He cuts me off and said he wants the lead woodworker position. I try to tell him we don't have a lead woodworker position, our woodworkers work for the shop manager. A position that is filled. But he keeps cutting me off to tell me about his experience. I'm simply the office manager/receptionist. I tell him to send over his resume and we will review it and call him if we want to bring him in for an interview. Well, last Friday, he comes in with his resume. Despite us having on our doors since 2020, we are by appointment only. He fills out the application, keeps asking questions, but talks over our HR manager when she's trying to answer. He wants an interview right there. Bill comes out to tell him that he will review the resume and then call him to let him know a good time to come in for an interview. Guy insists again that he wants a lead position. He is told that we don't work like that. He tried to argue with the Bill who tells him, I will call you. Nick leaves. Well, it turns out Nick freelanced for us before in 2015. It was a pretty big project, and he kept derailing it by not taking direction and trying to order everyone else around. He went to work elsewhere when we kept him as freelance because we didn't have any other big projects coming up. If you won't make me a full employee, I will go elsewhere, kind of fit, so Bill doesn't want him. On his resume, he listed Wayne's company as his last job. Bob calls Wayne, who could only say, we would not rehire him. Another employee in the finishing department quietly warns Bill that Nick was texting him bragging that he's going to be his boss. Finishing is a different department than woodworking. So we have decided not to interview him. He just called, hi, this is Nick, and I want to schedule my interview for this week. I tell him that we will call him when we are ready for the interview. I send him to voicemail because I was too floored by the audacity. We just had a quick meeting to reaffirm that he is not a fit for our company culture. HR and the shop managers are still trying to figure out the most definitive way to tell him we will not hire him. Thank you so much for your time watching this and please consider liking and subscribing for more.